January 23, 1961. Midnight. 10,000 feet above North Carolina, a B-52 Stratofortress is fighting a losing battle against a violent storm. The structural integrity is failing. The right wing is tearing loose. As the plane disintegrates, it releases its payload. But this wasn't a cargo of iron bombs. Falling into the dark farmland below were two Mark 39 hydrogen bombs. Each one was 260 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. One of them deployed its parachute. It spun up its generator. It charged its capacitors. It went through all the arming sequences required for detonation. It completed 5 out of 6 steps. A single, low-voltage switch, costing less than $1, was the only thing standing between the United States and a nuclear holocaust. This is the story of the Goldsboro Broken Arrow, the height of the Cold War. The world is a powder keg. In Berlin, tanks are facing off at Checkpoint Charlie. In Cuba, Castro is fortifying his island. In Washington and Moscow, generals are calculating the mathematics of the apocalypse. The strategy of the United States is simple: deterrence. But deterrence only works if the enemy believes you are ready to strike at a moment's notice. Enter the Strategic Air Command, SAC. Under the command of General Curtis LeMay, SAC developed a doctrine known as Chrome Dome. The idea was terrifyingly simple. At any given second of the day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, a fleet of B-52 bombers would be in the air. They would loiter at the edge of Soviet airspace, waiting for the code to cross the border and unleash hell. These weren't training missions. These planes were fully loaded. Each bomber carried live nuclear weapons, cities destroyers. The logic was that even if the Soviet Union wiped out every airfield in America in a surprise attack, the Chrome Dome fleet would still be in the sky, ready to retaliate. It was a perfect shield. But there was a flaw in the logic. Machines break, metal fatigues, pilots get tired, weather gets violent. When you keep nuclear weapons in the air constantly, the law of averages dictates that eventually, gravity will win. On January 23, 1961, gravity came for Flight Keep 19. The aircraft was a B-52G Stratofortress. Tail number 580187. To its crews, it was known affectionately, and sometimes fearfully, as the BUFF, Big Ugly Fat Fellow. It was a monster of aviation engineering, a wingspan of 185 feet, 8 Pratt & Whitney turbojets, capable of carrying 70,000 pounds of ordnance. It was designed to fly high and fast, delivering death from the